Kyren Wilson wins 2026 Masters Snooker title after beating John Higgins in thrilling final. In a night full of drama, emotion, and world-class snooker, Kyren Wilson has won the 2026 Masters, defeating legendary player John Higgins in a gripping final at Alexandra Palace, London. This victory marks one of the biggest moments of Wilson's career and confirms his place among snooker's elite players. The packed crowd at Alexandra Palace witnessed a high-quality contest where experience met hunger, and in the end, Wilson's calm mindset, sharp putting, and smart tactical play helped him overcome one of the greatest players the game has ever seen. A dream night for Kyren Wilson. Kyren Wilson arrived at the Masters with confidence, but few could have predicted how composed and ruthless he would be on the biggest stage. From the opening frame, Wilson showed clear intent. His cue action was smooth, his shot selection was brave, and his safety play was almost flawless. Wilson took early control of the match, putting pressure on Higgins by winning the key frames. He punished every mistake and made sure he stayed focused even when Higgins tried to fight back. As the frames passed, it became clear that Wilson was playing with a level of maturity that comes only from years of experience and belief. When the final ball was potted and victory was confirmed, Wilson raised his arms in relief and pride. It was not just another title. It was a statement win. John Higgins' brave battle falls short. For John Higgins, the night ended in disappointment, but not without respect and admiration. The four-time world champion showed why he is still considered one of the greatest snooker players of all time. Despite facing pressure from Wilson's aggressive style, Higgins never stopped competing. There were moments in the match where Higgins displayed his trademark class. His break building, positional play, and mental strength were still clearly visible. At times, he looked capable of turning the match around, especially when he won back-to-back frames to reduce the gap. However, Wilson always had an answer. Each time Higgins gained momentum, Wilson responded with a strong break or a clever safety exchange. In the end, Higgins admitted that Wilson deserved the win, praising his opponent's focus and confidence. A final full of quality snooker. The final was a perfect advertisement for snooker. Fans were treated to long breaks, tense safety battles, and moments of pure brilliance. Both players showed respect for each other, but neither held back when an opportunity appeared. Wilson's ability to control the table stood out. He consistently left the cue ball in perfect positions, making the game look easier than it really is. Higgins, on the other hand, relied on his experience and tactical intelligence, trying to slow the match down and force mistakes. The contrast in styles made the match exciting. Wilson's modern, attacking approach clashed with Higgins' classic, calculated game. In the end, youth, confidence, and sharp execution made the difference. Emotional scenes after the victory. After the final frame, emotional scenes unfolded. Wilson's family, including his wife, were visibly moved as they watched him lift the trophy. Years of hard work, near misses, and pressure finally paid off. Wilson spoke about how much the win meant to him. He described the Masters as one of the toughest tournaments to win due to the short format and the quality of players. Winning it against a legend like John Higgins made the moment even more special. He also thanked the fans, saying the atmosphere at Alexandra Palace gave him extra energy and motivation. The loud cheers and support helped him stay focused during difficult moments. What this win means for Kyren Wilson. This Masters title could be a turning point in Kyren Wilson's career. While he has already been known as a top-level player, this victory puts him in a new category. Beating a player like Higgins in a major final sends a strong message to the rest of the snooker world. Wilson now carries even more confidence into upcoming tournaments. His ranking, reputation, and belief have all received a major boost. Many experts believe this win could lead to further success in Triple Crown events and possibly even another World Championship challenge. The win also proves that Wilson can handle pressure. Finals at this level test mental strength more than skill, and Wilson showed he is ready for the biggest moments. Higgins still a legend of the game. Despite the loss, John Higgins' performance reminded everyone why he is still feared by opponents. At an age when many players have retired, Higgins continues to reach finals and compete at the highest level. Fans gave Higgins a warm reception, showing appreciation for his contribution to snooker over the years. His professionalism, sportsmanship, and passion for the game remain unmatched. Higgins stated that while the defeat was painful, he remains motivated and hungry for more success. He praised Wilson and said the future of snooker is in safe hands. Crowded atmosphere at Alexandra Palace. The iconic Alexandra Palace once again proved why it is a special venue for the Masters. The crowd was loud, respectful, and fully involved in every frame. Every big pot and safety shot was met with applause, creating an electric atmosphere. Players often speak about how difficult it can be to perform under such conditions, but Wilson embraced it. He used the energy of the crowd to stay positive and focused, even during tense moments. The Masters continues to be one of the most loved tournaments in snooker, and this final will be remembered as one of its memorable editions. Reaction from the snooker world. Following the final, many players and experts praised Wilson's performance. Former champions highlighted his improved mental strength and consistency. Fans across the UK and beyond celebrated the result, calling it a well-deserved victory. Social media was filled with messages congratulating Wilson and respecting Higgins. Many described the final as a perfect example of how snooker blends skill, patience, and drama. Looking ahead, with the Masters now concluded, attention will turn to upcoming ranking events. Kyren Wilson will enter them with new confidence and expectations. Every opponent will now see him as a serious threat. For John Higgins, the journey continues. His determination to compete at the top level remains strong, and fans will eagerly watch his next appearance. Final thoughts. The 2026 Masters final delivered everything snooker fans could ask for. Kyren Wilson's victory over John Higgins was not just about winning a trophy. It was about belief, growth, and proving oneself on the biggest stage. Wilson's name is now written among Masters champions, and his journey is far from over. As the snooker season continues, this moment may be remembered as the night Kyren Wilson truly announced himself as one of the game's leading forces.